From making out with a prawn star to getting cucked on livestream, these are streamers that dated celebrities. Number 1. Adin Ross and Sky Bri. And we've got to start off with Adin Ross, because he made out with a famous prawn star while on livestream. See, back in 2022, Adin broke up with his longtime girlfriend, Pammy Baby. While he may have put on a strong front, he was hurting on the inside. And that's why he started going on live dates with OnlyFans models and prawn stars. And boy, were we in for a treat. He brought on the likes of Elizabeth Lupu, Corinna Kopf, and what the hell was that, Adin? He eventually made it to Sky Bri and made out with her on stream.
Alright. You ready? Alright, come on. Alright, I'm getting, yeah.
Sky and Adin had the best chemistry together, and she agreed to be his girlfriend. As if things couldn't get any crazier, she got a tattoo of Adin's name on her arm.
You like it?
That's crazy, you got that. That's crazy as
Hit two. Show it here.
Like, that's really crazy. You got a tattoo of me on your fucking arm. And that's gonna be there forever.
And even made out with XQC's girlfriend, Nixie, while on a double date that was live streamed.
You asking me?
Felix? Alright.
Damn, this guy Adin really made the most out of his breakup. However, the same can't be said of this next streamer, because he attempted an open marriage and failed miserably. Number 2. Destiny and Melina. See, Destiny got together with Swedish streamer Melina Göransson in an open marriage back in December of 2021. I think it's safe to say that Destiny didn't have the healthiest idea of what a functioning relationship looked like, and he found the perfect person to enable him.
The only relationships I've ever done has been open relationships since I was in high school, because I didn't really understand why wouldn't you be able to do other things with other people, but then just have your main partner basically.
They went on podcast after podcast to parade their relationship dynamic, and Destiny got checked repeatedly on every podcast he went on. First, he got checked by Billy Ray Brandt on the Whatever podcast.
I can agree that the longer you're with somebody, the better sex gets, so why is she not enough?
Why is she not enough? It's
Why am I not enough, Steve?
it's kind of like asking. It's kind of like if you've got a close friend, but then you've got other friends. Well, why is that one friend not enough? Yeah. Because in life, sometimes variety is fun. Sometimes I want to be with a girl that's Hispanic or Asian. Sometimes I want to be with somebody that is
marriage
something
is
that's
not
slightly
a friendship.
Different.
Then he gets checked by Jack on the Iced Coffee Hour.
What I mentioned the first time you came on the show, which was I feel like the standards for levels of attraction and love and intimacy are just lower for the people that have open relationships.
Perhaps the saddest part of it all is that even Destiny himself didn't believe the relationship would work out. He himself has said that his 5 best sexual partners were exclusive long-term relationships.
I think that question is really revealing, okay? The 5 best sexual partners that I've had in my life were all the people that I were in the long-term relationships with.
He also got visibly uncomfortable on stream watching his YouTuber buddy Abba dancing salsa with his wife on stream. Now, in an open relationship, you'd be allowing your wife to do more than dance with another man, which is why this whole arrangement was doomed to begin with. Because, guess what? Melina eventually dumped him later on for the dollar store Ezra Miller, a TikTok streamer by the name of Memetics, whom she claimed to have a deeper emotional connection with. Despite that, Destiny still claims to believe in open relationships, and that his next relationship will most likely be open too.
And you think the next relationships that you get into will be open?
Almost for sure, yeah.
Almost for sure.
Yeah.
And the comments are absolutely hilarious. Defending open relationships after your wife left you for her sideman is an insane level of disconnect. Hey, I don't care what anyone says, his ex-wife's boyfriend is proud of him. But hey, at least Destiny didn't lose any of his assets in the divorce. The streamer coming up next, however, was not so lucky. Number 3. XQC and Adept. XQC had his most expensive relationship yet when he dated prominent Twitch streamer Adept, and ended up losing his McLaren worth $300,000. The worst part? She used his McLaren to go on a date with another man, before selling it off to pay her legal fees. Yeah. But let's start at the very beginning. XQC and Adept first met at a New Year's Eve party in 2019. Their relationship begins amidst his growing popularity and challenges as a professional Overwatch player. The pair move to Texas, but their relationship faces strain due to XQC's intense streaming schedule, his gambling addiction, and the constant swatting. They break up multiple times before eventually parting for good in 2021. Throughout the relationship up to this point, XQC was suffering from night terrors and hurting himself in his sleep. At one point, XQC genuinely believed that he would die soon. He drafted a will to leave money to his parents and brother in case that he died. On top of that, he had just signed his $100 million streaming deal with Kick, and he left Adept out of his will entirely. This was when their relationship spiraled out of control. Adept was unhappy about how he wrote his will, and decided to milk him for all she could get. She filed for a divorce under common law marriage to lay claim to his assets. Now, common law marriage is when two people live together like they're married, tell others that they're married, but never have a wedding or sign marriage papers. This becomes the largest common law marriage case in history. She successfully gets a restraining order placed against XQC and gains control over his McLaren with a court order. However, this was not enough. Adept then decides to maximize the gold digging by accusing XQC of sexual assault, filing for a massive financial settlement, and leaking private messages. XQC denies the allegations and refuses to settle. By late 2023, the criminal allegations and divorce lawsuit were thrown out by the judge due to lack of evidence, with XQC emerging victorious. This is when Adept violates the court order and sells off his McLaren to cover her legal fees and pay XQC. No wonder the man is traumatized. But at least XQC only lost a car. The streamer coming up next lost his dignity as a man for the rest of his life. Number 4. Adam22 and Lena the Plug. In 2023, Adam22 faced significant backlash after his wife, Lena the Plug, filmed an adult scene with an absolute hulk of a prawn star, Jason Love.
Okay, Lena, I'm so proud of you doing your first ever BBC scene that I decided that I wanted to get you a little something nice. Open your eyes.
What? This?
Now, the worst part is that Adam22 paid Jason $10,000 to cuck him on camera, and he was the guy sitting there filming it. As if things couldn't get any more awkward, they then invite Jason Love onto a podcast with them to discuss the whole experience. However, things took a dark turn when Lena ate Jason's baby batter after the scene was done.
Whose idea was it to end an...
Okay, so I guess her had been stretched out in a while. So then I was doing all the stretching. It's like my starting to get numb. And I was like, yo, we have to keep going. It was going so long that it was nothing I could do. It was like the numbness I didn't notice, and I'm like, yo, it's about, and then hey, it happened.
So the was not planned.
Nope.
But then she got freaky with it. She started eating it, doing the nasty.
She got into the moment. You know how it is once you get into the moment. It's like, it's all no holds bar. Let's go.
Do you think that you her better than Adam did?
Well, obviously, yes. But I'm pretty sure it probably felt different with Adam for her because love is involved emotions. But as for the physical aspect of getting, obviously.
Adam was pissed and made a video threatening to expose Jason, saying that he is banned from ever sleeping with his wife again.
You are officially blacklisted for smashing my wife again.
Regardless of feelings, everyone involved raked in millions of dollars from that one scene alone. And it seems like Jason has gained permanent residency in Lena Land because they met up 5 months ago for yet another collab.
I think we're done. I think we should film another scene.
I think so too.
All right.
Now, what's crazy is the DMs they had together actually leaked, and that's when we found out exactly why Lena was so into Jason. It turns out that Jason dropped a like and a subscribe to the channel. Yeah, that's right. You want to blow Lena's back out? Well, now you know how. So, what are you doing? But, anyways, someone needs to link up Adam and Destiny. Something tells me they'd be the best of pals. Moving on, however, the streamer coming up next experienced a relationship betrayal so horrible, he was never the same ever again. See, Adam's wife got porked by a complete stranger, but this next streamer got his girl porked by his very own brother. Number 5. Jake Paul and Alyssa Violet. Back in 2016, Jake Paul and Alyssa Violet got together while working in Team 10, a social media influencer group founded by Jake himself.
So confused, I would confront him every day, being like, what are we? Like, I need to know, this hurts so bad. Like,
and while Alyssa kept trying to make things official with Jake, Jake wasn't really all that interested.
Alyssa and I are not dating. Everyone asks me that every single day. We're literally best friends.
Things took an abusive turn when Jake started doing prank videos involving Alyssa without telling her he was gonna do it. And while Jake was taking things for granted, his brother Logan was sowing the seeds for something darker. The breaking point came when Jake ditched Alyssa to sleep with another girl.
He was like, oh, well, there's this girl going and I really want to have sex with her and I just don't want you to, like, get in the way of that or whatever.
Alyssa decided to get back at Jake by making a move on his brother. Now, Logan and Jake always had a toxic relationship. Given such an opportunity, Logan took it without a second thought. This led to a conflict that nearly ended their relationship, causing a rift between them to this day. Logan claimed that Jake gave him permission. However, from Jake's reaction, that was not true at all. He was clearly hurt by Logan's actions. Damn, imagine getting backstabbed by your own brother like that. Crazy. Number 6. Ninja and Jessica Blevins. However, not all celebrity relationships end in betrayal, because for Ninja, it was his relationship that literally saved his life. See, Ninja's wife Jessica had been pivotal to his success as a streamer. Jessica too was a successful streamer, amassing herself a huge following, playing games like Halo and Call of Duty on Twitch. She now works as Ninja's manager and has successfully negotiated sponsorships for him with Red Bull, Adidas, and Microsoft. And Jessica's presence in Ninja's life became priceless when she saved his life by insisting that he go for his annual health checkup. What started as a routine doctor's visit ended up detecting a cancerous mole in its early stages on his foot.
So we had I had a mole on my foot, got it cut up, we got it like punctured and like twisted and like cut out, just like the initial to test it because the dermatologist didn't like it. Turns out it was early stages of melanoma. We rescheduled a new another surgery to remove everything around it completely, all the skin around it. It's been like 8 days since the surgery. I have like 9 stitches. I can't walk still. Like normally I can like limp. We don't know if they got everything. The doctor is very confident that they got everything, all of it, and we're just waiting like another week until all the results come back. If it comes back that they got it all, I'm good to go, obviously, and then I'm going to be getting like a checkup every 3 months for this year. And if there is still something left, we gotta go back in and cut some more.
Without his wife, Ninja might not have made it. In April of 2024, thanks to the doctors and Jessica's efforts, Ninja announced he was officially cancer-free following successful treatment. Number 7. Mike Malak and Lana Rhoades. Now, there's one more celebrity relationship that we gotta talk about. Cause what if I told you that Lana Rhoades, one of the most famous actresses on the planet, actually dated a streamer? Yeah, and she dated none other than Mike Malak. Mike and Lana first met when Logan Paul introduced them as a birthday surprise for Mike, and sparks began flying, because after that meeting, they began appearing together publicly, sharing snippets of their relationship on social media. However, it was not long before things went horribly wrong. In February of 2020, it came out that Mike was cheating on Lana with Instagram model Ava Louise. Ava had outed Mike by sharing screenshots of him sliding into her DMs, causing a rift between the couple. Their relationship since then was on and off, with plans to move in together and try to make things work, only for Mike to cancel plans twice to focus on creating more content, leading to their final breakup.
No, that's not why we broke up. So he was live on like GTA, you know, like the servers, but it's like real girls on the other end, and he was having virtual sex with them.
But you didn't care about that?
No, I cared. Like, it's real girls, and like you're like getting head from them, and you're like, yeah, fucking suck my dick. Like, of course that's
virtually.
virtually.
Yeah.
But it's a real person. It's not like it's just a simulation. So you're essentially having phone sex with another woman.
Is he streaming this, or is he just?
He's streaming it, and I'm watching it traumatized.
Oh shit!
Fucking
How did
traumatized.
he think he wasn't gonna get caught?
But this isn't why you said you broke up.
No, it's not why we broke up. I did have a massive issue with it, but he said he would never do it again. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Fair.
And we've had plenty of issues, our fair share of issues of him being inappropriate with other women, but that's besides the point. We officially broke up because he finally told me, I got a house for us actually, and he told me he was gonna move in with me, broke up with me the day that he was supposed to move in. That was another time. And then the second time, he told me he was going to move in with me, and then the next day comes over and says, oh yeah, by the way, I'm making a content house with Banks, because FaZe is leaving, and I'm going to move there now. The day after telling me that he was going to move in with me, I was like, just get the fuck out of my house.
Okay, that's a fair reason.
Yeah,
I think that's a very good reason.
I mean, damn, this boy Mike has really taken a page out of Jake's book. Not long after, Lana announced she was pregnant, of which Mike publicly denied being the father. Lana later confirmed that the father was actually an NBA player, although she had chosen to keep his identity private. Now, most fans speculate that the father is actually Blake Griffin, because when you compare Blake's childhood photos to Lana's baby boy Milo, they share an uncanny resemblance. She also confirmed that the NBA player has had kids of his own in the past, which makes Blake the most likely candidate. But still, it's anybody's guess until Lana herself confirms it. Damn, Mike really got out-dribbled to the finish line. And that's it for this video. However, streamers not only do crazy things in relationships, they also do crazy things to stay relevant. Huh? You want to hear more about that? Alright, well, these are the times that streamers went too far. And this video is over anyways, so you might as well click it. Trust me, man, you do not want to miss this one. What are you doing? Go ahead and click it already.